Hi, everyone. So my name is Keisha, and this is Jessie, and we're here today to demonstrate what you'll see typically in a yoga class, your vinyasa flow. So from up dog to Chaturanga, and then back to up dog, and then downward facing dog. All right, Jessie, so let's begin by coming up into tabletop position, shoulders over your wrists and hips over the knees. Just make sure you have the proper distance between the hands, so shoulder distance apart and knees are hip distance apart. Now, lift your hips up, come into downward facing dog. Good. So notice how there's this length here along the body. Hips and sit bones reach up towards the ceiling. Now, hands are spread wide apart, so wide that start to notice the webbing in between your fingers. And Jessie presses down through the thumb and the index finger, allowing the middle finger to point towards the front of the room. There's a slight bend in the elbow so that there's this space and broadness here in between the shoulders, and the neck is soft. Now, take another deep breath in, and on your exhale, press your heart or come forward into plank. And then on your exhale, let's lower down. Keep the arms by your side. Come onto the knees, untuck your toes, and then bring the belly and the chest onto your mat. That's it. Now on an inhale, peel your chest off the mat, baby cobra. So only the chest leaves the mat, and then on your exhale, curl your toes back under. Lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Now for a more traditional flow, where we hover on the tops of the feet and on the hands, inhale and move forward into plank. Now, a common mistake here is so I want you to lift your hips up, exaggerate. That's it. We often see people here, and that's a little bit of an exaggeration. We often see people drop the hips really low. We often see people also crunching into the lower back, which can be, over time, very stressful for the lower back. So you really want to lift the hips up, keeping it on the same line as your heart. That's it. Now for Chaturanga, on your exhale, keep the arms by your side and come down till you're about 6 inches above the mat. That's it. So she hovers on top of the mat. Inhale now to push your chest forward and up, lifting the shins and lifting the thighs off of your mat. Untuck the toes so the tops of your feet press down, and you get more of a height here through the upper body. Then on your exhale, curl your toes back under, lift your hips up, downward facing dog. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen, your flow.